The key to the success for the Philadelphia Phillies recently is winning series. And today, on Mother's Day, with a great giveaway, the Phillies look to win another series, this one against the Colorado Rockies. That's a beauty of a giveaway for all moms out there. Happy Mother's Day for everybody celebrating. It should be a great crowd as the Phils take on the Colorado Rockies. Hey everybody, I'm Tom McCarthy, along with Cole Hamels. We'll hear from John Kruk in just a little bit. We hope all the moms out there are celebrating and having a wonderful day and are taken care of as well. All right, so Christopher Sanchez has kind of taken care of business recently. His last outing was outstanding, and he gets the start today for the Phillies. Cole, I don't know if we've seen a changeup since yours, the way Christopher Sanchez throws it.
It's an effective pitch for him, and that's what he's been doing best, is he pairs it off really well with his sinker. And once he has guys swinging, he just throws that changeup in there. It has so much movement, and I mean, the key is the swing and misses. 22 swing and misses. He actually threw 43 changeups,
wow,
more than his fastball. And so, you know, you don't see that too often, but when you have a young hitting team, just like what we're probably going to see today, they're going to swing the bat, so the changeup needs to be there because that's where he's going to get a lot of his outs.
Well, this is his 56th career start here at Citizens Bank Park. His ERA 2.54 is #1. That's really incredible. Audi gives us a look at his StatCast numbers from his strikeouts his last time out. You talked about, look at 9 changeups. The green are the changeups.
Well, and in this ballpark, I mean, hitters come in here, they want to hit the home run, and if you can keep the ball down, they're not going to do much damage with it.
Well, you mentioned it too. They are aggressive when it comes to the swing and miss stuff. And look at this: strikeouts via changeup. Our Citizen Stats leaders, 40 strikeouts, head and shoulders ahead of Parker Messick.
Twice as much as probably the next guy, and that just shows. And he's going to continue to do that because he doesn't need to make the adjustment because the hitters aren't making the adjustment.
He also looks very concerned walking out to the bullpen.
I think he got a good night's sleep.
He does love pitching here at Citizens Bank Park. Our Mother's Day matinee will get underway. The Rockies and the Phils. Elmo's not here, but his memory will last a lifetime. We'll be back in just a little bit. Phillies baseball is brought to you by Toyota. The Toyota Corolla is the best-selling nameplate of all time. It has 4 models under $25,000. Visit Toyota.com to get your 2026 Toyota Corolla today. By Xfinity. Get reliable Wi-Fi at one price for 5 years and same-day Wi-Fi. Xfinity. Imagine that. By Citizens, official bank of the Phils. And by Independence Blue Cross. Learn more at IBX.com.
Triple here in the bottom of the 9th inning. For a base hit, and they'll tie it up. To play.
Well, here we go. Mother's Day 2026, and Christopher Sanchez is ready to go. The first pitch of today's ball game brought to you by Audi, and it's taken up and away. We are officially underway as Jordan Beck is standing in for the Colorado Rockies. Sanchez 3-2 this year, a 2.42 ERA. One ball and one strike.
Well, that's what you always want. You got to get that first strike underway, and then you feel a little bit more comfortable.
He was out there ready to go pretty early today, too.
Yeah, he definitely was. I mean, today is a beautiful day. And, you know, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Yeah, I hope everybody's enjoying themselves. Fly ball left field. Hit pretty well, but it's going to stay in the yard. Marsh is out there, and he makes the catch. Here's the rest of the Rockies lineup brought to you by Xfinity. One internet price, 5 years guaranteed. Tyler Freeman will be followed by Hunter Goodman and then Willie Castro. Castro's playing first base today, so he's played all 3 games and he's played 3 different positions.
Well, keep moving him around until he finds something he's comfortable with.
I think the versatility of some of these players is pretty darn good too.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's not something that you really necessarily saw as much back in the day, and you know, now these guys are such great athletes. You got to throw them out there, see what they can do.
You kind of just designated one guy, like when you were playing, it was Eric Bruntlett, who was just playing all over.
All you had is one, and that's all that mattered, and you had a speed guy that you could double switch with in the outfield.
Tyler Freeman is hitting .289. No balls and 1 strike to Freeman. Just trying to punt his way on.
But we don't want to discount Crucky because, I mean, Crucky could play the outfield, right?
Oh, yeah.
Second base.
That would have been something.
No, it wouldn't have.
Shortstop in Little League.
You wouldn't want to. I did play shortstop in high school, too.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want me out there, though, if you were pitching.
Oh, hey, no, I've had a few where I think, oh my gosh, yeah, you get some of these guys, even Burrell. I mean, Burrell did a great job out in the outfield, you know, when he transitioned from, what, third in college, first, and then he went out there. But there were times where he'd look at you like, don't let me have the ball today. Like, all right.
Pulled foul, 2-2. Rockies begin play today, 16-24. The Phillies, meanwhile, 18-22. Rockies are way ahead of their win total already this season compared to last year.
Yeah, they win their 15th till Father's Day.
Yep. Ground ball back toward the middle to his left, Turner. He's got it behind the bag. 2 outs. Phillies defense brought to you by Car Shields. And it's pretty much what you would expect with the right-hander on the mound. Bryce Harper is back in. No ill effects from his migraine yesterday.
Yeah, that's definitely something you don't want to see. I mean, I know with you're going out there, you're starting the game, you want to try to do something, you can't even make your first at bat. That definitely says something that was probably not fun.
Yeah. Don Mattingly said he didn't really have any signs before the ball game, just came upon him. So we get a miss, 0-1 to Goodman.
Yeah, that's the one where Bryce put your eye mask on and go to bed and wake up tomorrow. Hopefully it's all gone and you turn the page.
Goodman had a 4-hit game on Friday night. That was a career high hits. He pops this one up foul outside of first. And back into the seats.
Definitely going to see plenty of pink bats today.
Oh, yeah.
John never had the pink bat.
No.
They didn't have that type of paint back when they were coloring bats.
No, we didn't get the blue ones either.
Right.
The Father's Day ones.
Or like Bryson, you get the pencil.
Yeah.
The number pencil.
And a pitch low and in. That ball looked pretty close. It's 1-2.
Yeah, I don't think they want to test that too much too early.
JT's got his pink chest protector and shin guards on.
It's actually interesting. I only have a few baseball bats back at the house, and I think I do have about 3 pink ones.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah. I mean, you know, when everybody was asking for something and, you know, you do auctions, they don't tend to really favor the pink. They want the normal everyday baseball bat.
I don't know. I thought that would be pretty cool. A little different.
I think it's timing.
Yeah,
you got to find the right charity at the right time when they're having the auctions.
No, remains 2-2. That sinker at 95.
I mean, you can see, I mean, just with this, they're late, so they're very aware of his changeup. So I think just a lot of these guys, they do swing the bat a lot, that they're in between pitches. This first inning, they're trying to judge what he's going to come out with.
Pulled inside the third base bag down the left field line. It hit the half wall. Brandon Marsh reads it better than he did the other night, and he's going to hold Goodman to a long single.
So that's the actual tough part, because you just saw the pitch before that. He was late on the fastball, and now, because his bat speed was right, changeup. So here we go. He's still able to stay with it because he probably should have doubled up with a fastball just to kind of get him back off of it. But right there, he just, you know, just kind of the poor selection of just not reading the swing.
Well, Castro has got a hit in 6 consecutive games for the Rockies, and he dribbles one foul. It's 0-1.
You know, another thing with Castro, getting back to multiple positions, you know, at the trade deadline, he could be a valuable asset to a team.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, they signed him to a 2-year deal, but it's a manageable 2-year deal for anybody. That ball's popped up on the infield. Turner is under it at shortstop, and he makes the catch. Side is retired, no runs. 1 hit, 1 man left, 16 pitches for Sanchez to get through the first. T. Turner, Schwarber, Harper, Garcia, Marsh, and Real Muto, then Stott, Bowman, Crawford.
Smells like a winner.
Yes, sir. Second time this year that they're facing Sugano, the starter for the Rockies.
Yeah, Sugano, I mean, he's got a great sinker and an absolute devastating split finger. So I think for, you know, the lineup, the Phillies have to see the ball up. And anything that's going to be low and down, you got to let it go because it's not going to be a strike.
Well,
you're not going to be able to do much with it.
Here's the arsenal brought to you by Audi. There you go.
Yep, see it up.
That's a lot of.
He's got a lot. I mean, he's got 18 signs. How many fingers do you need?
His last time out against the Phils, 6 innings, 4 hits, 1 run. The 1 run was a home run by Adolis Garcia. Trey Turner leads it off, and he takes outside.
Just threw a sweeper first pitch to start the game. All right. Guess they were thinking Trey is going to continue his hitting ways from yesterday.
Yeah, 4 for 5 yesterday. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Johnny, he said it was baseball's a funny game. He said he took 1,000,000 swings and then went 0 for 6. Didn't take any swings before yesterday and had 4 hits.
I tell you, sometimes you got to go up there. What we used to call going up there naked. That means you didn't take any BP. Not that we would go up there naked, but
I don't know, John.
no, come on.
Not a lot of people were at the vet. You know, you don't know what you get away with there.
Trust me, we tried.
I was just saying, I played against a guy named Brian Giles, and I think he was notorious for taking batting practice in the tunnel naked. So I think until management told him that was unacceptable.
Yeah. Outside, 2-2 to
Fans that
Turner.
are coming to the game to see that.
Those old stuffy owners, man, they have no sense of humor.
Exactly.
Turner hitting .244 with 4 home runs.
This is an interesting stat. Sagano only averages about 82 pitches a game. It's like, all right, get his pitch count up. He'll be out by the 4th.
Yeah, it is interesting just because, I mean, he pitched in the United States last year with Baltimore. It's not like it's 1 year removed from Japan where they have the 6-man rotation.
Right. I mean, and especially, 82 pitches, and he throws about 8 or 9 different types of pitches. It's hard to kind of master anything. And, I mean, from a hitter's point, it's hard to pick a pitch. You don't know what's coming.
Here's Schwarber hitting with 14 home runs, 25 runs batted in. He's hit in 4 straight. Takes strike 1. It's 0-1.
Well, I mean, he's starting everybody off with off speed right now.
Yeah, I don't remember what he did in Denver. I thought he threw more of the sinkers in Denver.
Well, that's the difference with Colorado in the air.
Uh-oh, that ball's hit well out towards center. Doyle's going back out toward the wall. It is gone! Off the batter's eye. He's done it again. 15 home runs for Kyle Schwarber. And the Phillies take a 1-0 lead. That one went .432. He's now homered in 4 straight games.
Well, it's just like earlier we just talked about it with Parkin and Ricky. I guess the predictions are going to get a lot closer pretty soon.
Yeah. Well, that's the 7th home run that he has allowed this year.
It's a strong human, man.
It
That
really
is a
is.
beautiful, beautiful swing.
Well, Bryce Harper, the batter. Harper swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
I guess that's why he was throwing a lot more off-speed pitches, because every time he throws the 4-seamer, it goes 432 feet.
Tap foul, 0-2. Oh, here it is again. The Kyle Schwarber home run, his 15th of the year, as we mentioned.
Yeah, breaking ball first pitch for strike 1, and then he tried to sneak a piece of cheese by him. And
Definitely can't do that against
that's
Schwarber.
that's a big old mouse that got a hold of that one, man.
It's the 13th home run the last 8 games for the Phillies. And it's 1-2 to Harper.
Doesn't seem like he's too fond of wanting to throw another fastball, does he?
No, he's going to be a little hesitant. I mean, anytime the one time you pick the 4-seamer and it gets hit like that, you're going to go right back to all the off-speed stuff that you have.
I'm anxious to see if the Phillies get someone on second. If you could see the split grip in his glove, because it's pretty obvious to us back, with the center field camera. This ain't it.
Fly ball, center field, hit well, going back Doyle. Doyle back toward the bullpen. He jumps. It's gone. Back Schwarber and Harper. And the Phillies take a 2-0 lead. He felt the vibes going up to the plate. He had a little wagon wheel playing in the background from Darius Rucker.
It's always nice to write the HR in the scorecard.
Yes, sir.
Well, I mean, they're trying to see it up, and that's definitely what they were able to do. Both Schwarber and Harper right there. The ball's up in the zone. Let it swing. Gotta let it fly.
Well, this is fun so far.
Sure is. Third time this year the Phillies have gone back-to-back, and now Garcia, he hits one pretty well out towards center. Doyle's getting his run in, and he pounds it and makes the catch.
He's got to be thinking, look, we got 7 other guys out here.
Almost saw an Aaron Rowan type of catch right there into the fence. And speaking of that, I think that was probably about, on this day. I think Aaron Rowan was it this day?
It was
almost about 20-something years ago.
It was close to the date.
Yeah, Aaron Rowan ran into the fence, face first. Hello.
Yeah, Xavier Nady with the bases loaded that day. Brandon Marsh, the batter. He takes a breaking ball. So I mentioned the Darius Rucker song because it's Rock Me Mama, like, wagon wheel.
Yeah.
So on Mother's Day, Bryce with moms in mind as he walks to the plate.
Bryce is always thinking 2 steps ahead of all of us.
Outside, 2-0.
He's the man of the people.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, Crook, what was your walk-up song?
Didn't have one.
It wasn't even a thing.
No.
Yeah, now
music was just getting going in the
right. They just had the organist, right? I mean, that was pretty much all they really had.
I'm talking about music in general.
Oh, Jesus. You weren't listening to the 80s?
No.
No hair bands, nothing?
What's a hair band?
Well, with your flow, you would have been right up there with them.
Yeah.
Hits sharply. There's a base hit to right center field. Well, Sagano, he missed a lot of bats the last time he faced the Phillies. Not today. 3 hits, 3 hard hit balls.
I think Garcia's ball was one of the outs was hit hard.
His 4-seamer, it's flat and it's right in the middle of the zone. So that's not going to do very well with these types of hits.
As a pitcher, when you throw a pitch right down the middle like that, are you kind of like relieved that it was only a single?
Absolutely, because I think I'm flinching. But then again, I used a lot of 4-letter words the moment that ball came out of my hand when I knew it was going to be down the middle, because in this ballpark, they're supposed to go about 18 rows deep when you do that.
Not our Cole Hamill. Never use it.
No, I never did. Yeah, my dad would call me the next day, and you need to cool it. I can hear that.
Really?
I can hear that through the TV. I'm like, yeah, sorry, Dad.
Tell him to quit watching.
Fly ball out to short center field by Real Muto.
Here comes Doyle.
And Doyle's like, all right, this one's better. Kyle Schwarber and Bryce Harper have got back-to-back. Phillies have jumped out to a 2-0 lead. Sweet swings. Well, Christopher Sanchez has a 2-run lead to work with thanks to Kyle Schwarber and Bryce Harper. Brenton Doyle will lead things off.
He got to be tired.
I was going to say his heart rate must be slowing down a little bit at this point. At a first pitch strike, it's 0-1.
Yeah, he's still breathing right now.
I mean, he was
breathing
going
heavy
every which way in the outfield. Back toward the middle, flag down by Sanchez. One away.
Well, I know in Chicago they have oxygen in the dugouts in the tunnel, and I'm sure
really?
he's thinking, yeah, he's like, I need that oxygen back. We didn't take that on the road, but yeah, he just that sinker down and out away. You're not going to really do much with it.
Because they have it in the hotel rooms in Colorado.
Yeah. Yeah, there's only a few times that that you kind of use it, especially pitching when you have a quick inning, or like you said, you have a double or a triple. Those guys will come in and take a couple breaths and reset. Yeah, I know going to Colorado, I didn't want to work out I mean, you're just so much tired.
Yeah, no,
your body.
I felt that way too.
Yep. Tap foul. It's 0-2. Yeah, built-in excuse, Johnny, when we go to Colorado.
That's right.
Give you an oxygen tank to
altitude
roll
is
around.
way too high.
If Adonis over here doesn't want to work
That's-
out, what do you think us two would want to do?
I stopped working out in Denver when Joe Simpson from the Atlanta Braves tore his Achilles tendon playing basketball at the gym at the hotel. That was it.
You're like, yep, pack it in.
Down and away. 1-2. Mickey Moniak with 11 home runs, 21 runs batted in. Drastic difference. He doesn't usually, well, he does play against lefties, but not all the time. 3 for 21 against left-handed pitching.
Well, when you're hitting this well, you might as well be in the lineup every day.
I agree with that.
I mean, it's pretty good, the bright spot, but see you later.
Yep, strike 3 called.
I like that. I mean, he doubled up on the fastball. I think he noticed Moniak was probably looking for the changeup. He just dotted it down and away. That first time that didn't happen, and just repeat.
It's 4 strikeouts for Mickey in the last 2 games.
Yep.
Had a hat trick last night. There.
Here's Kyle Karros. He's hit in 9 straight games. Takes a strike. It's 0-1. 16 hits, 5 multi-hit games during that time. And he was under 200 before the streak started, so that's why he's just sitting at 223.
Yeah, it's rough climbing out of that hole when you start a season like that.
One ball and 1 strike.
I like how Sanchez, he's moving it around with the fastball, and it is. I think you can definitely tell kind of the game plan for Colorado is to look for these changeups, and I think guys are kind of in between.
Yeah, that's a hard thing to do. You know, if Christopher threw 88 miles an hour, you could get away with that, but you know, he's mid-90s, and then that changeup, you better pick one or the other, because you ain't gonna be able to hit both.
No, it's a 10-mile-an-hour difference right now. I mean, you just saw that. That was 86. The fastballs are 96.
Yeah, that's what he was doing his last outing, where the changeup wasn't only on the outside part against the righties. It would also come. Now I don't know if he meant to do that, but it was also coming inside too.
He'll tell you he did. Might as well. Yeah, I'll roll that. Yeah, of course. I was going in and out.
Swing and a miss. There he goes. Changeup again. And back-to-back strikeouts, and that wraps up this second inning. 1-2-3 inning for Sanchez. 2 strikeouts along the way.
And everyone loves the Phillies. Go Phillies, baby.
Well, that's because you're red, they're red.
That's true. That's very true.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone wants to see a home run.
Well, we wanted to see a home run, not there, but later on, and it was Alec Boehm who launched the home run. He also wanted to see a Schwarbaum. He saw that also.
Yeah, well, Elmo got what he wanted.
John, did you get what you wanted? I don't think you were feeling too comfortable next to Elmo.
Puppets scare me.
You guys aren't going to be friends anytime soon.
They scare me. Because they're so human-like.
Very human-like.
Yeah, how they can, make a move and do everything. It's impressive.
I was doing the Best Damn Sports Show. Jeff Dunham was on.
He's very talented.
Oh, my God. That thing freaked me out.
Yeah, it's almost like they're alive.
Michael Irvin and I kept staring at the
dummy.
Like you guys do on this booth. But
there's a line drive into right field. And Bryson will go to first, take a big turn. He's going to head to second. The throw, it is not in time, off the glove. And Stott with his 5th double. Our Bet365 asked for the odds for him to hit home run in today's ball game. Well, he gets a double. So Wire Cam will give us a look at this 2-base hit for Bryson.
Well, he tried to sneak another fastball by him. These guys are definitely pounding the fastball. And Beck almost made a phenomenal play right there. I mean, just with the spin and throw, and he almost got Stott out at second.
Yeah, a longer hop would have got him. Tovar had been able to come up with that short hop do or die play for Tovar to get the tag on Stott.
That's definitely not the athletic move you would have made in the outfield, right?
Swim move. That would have been the swim move.
Alec Boehm, the batter, he takes inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Boehm hitting 177, 3 for 4 with 2 home runs, 4 RBIs in yesterday's ball game. He had been 7 for his previous 53 at home.
Yeah, see if he can trade places with Stott and just keep rolling.
And here's too, as a hitter, Cole, you got to be really patient because you don't know what Sagano's going to throw here. 2-0. You look for a certain spot. If you get it, if he throws that split or sweeper, you can't help him.
Yeah, the dirt 3-0.
Yeah, the bounce ball. Yeah, the good old 58 feet ball. Again, I mean, this is the type of a bat where you take almost 2 strikes in a row just to kind of make him work, because I don't think he's feeling comfortable to throw the fastball.
Seems to be getting hit hard.
Exactly.
Outside, ball 4. He walked him on 4 pitches. Justin Crawford coming up. Bench your mobile provider for better coverage and bigger savings with Xfinity Mobile. Think of Wi-Fi plus 5G that won't strike out. Xfinity. Imagine that.
I mean, right there, that was a 3-0 sweeper. So that's telling me that that's his best pitch. If you're not going to swing at the fastball in a hitter's count, you're probably going to get a sweeper.
Boy, it's going to be hard if he can't throw a fastball throughout the day.
Well, like we were talking about, he's not going to make those 82 pitch count. Average inning, he's bringing it down.
Crawford shows bunt, missed it. They throw back behind Stott. It goes into center field.
Oh.
Stott pops up from third and heads on home. 3-0 Phillies. And Boehm goes to second. Well, that's going to be an error on the catcher. Stolen base in E2.
I mean, right here, yeah, I mean, Stott was obviously trying to get a big lead because they were trying to sacrifice and move him over. But, you know, got a young team, young catcher trying to make outs, make the mistakes.
Well, Crawford, let's see if he squares this time again. He does not. And he whacks it over to first, and Castro will make the play.
Good at bat, though.
I do like that.
Almost came up with a bonus plan if that ball would have bounced over Castro's head, but he got Alec over to third with less than 2 outs. That was the goal in that at bat.
No, that's why you got to like Justin. I mean, he knows how to play the game. He's not trying to do too much, and you definitely like that. Seeing that from a rookie and a young player, he's moving the lineup around.
Well, the infield is in, and Turner takes a strike. Figure he can't fall behind too much farther with Sanchez on the mound.
I'd like to see Trey take a pass at that one. Sinker, center cut. Now he's going to get the off-speed stuff, you would think.
He fouls that sinker off his foot.
Didn't he strike him out the last at bat with a bunch of?
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking. I mean, it's a
Slurpee.
matter of time, but maybe that's what Sagano's thinking is, you know what, I threw a bunch of off-speed pitches his first at bat. Now let's see what I can do with a fastball.
Well, if he don't throw a sweeper here, then
I think everybody in the stadium knows it's coming.
Could be 4-0. Oh, wow.
He throws a 4-seamer. Coming into today, he had an ERA of 1.69 on the road, which is among the leaders in the National League. Ohtani is number 1 at 0.95.
Jeez.
Yeah. Robleski from the Dodgers, who's having a great start, 1.00. Rolled foul.
They should just they should give out an award for the runner-up for the MVP.
Just so somebody goes away with hardware other than Ohtani.
Someone can get something like
Spread the wealth.
He could get both the Cy Young and the MVP this year. For different reasons.
Possibly win the Triple Crown as well.
Yeah. I don't think anyone's ever done that. Cy Young, MVP, led the league in hitting and home runs.
That would be something.
1-2 to Turner with a runner at third. Outside. 2-2.
Trying to get Turner to fish. I'm going to say he's probably going to throw either a split, or maybe he'll just follow it up again with a sweeper that just doesn't start in the other batter's box.
3-2.
That's a good take. Trey's susceptible to that breaking ball down and away, and now he's got to be looking. Okay, God, the guy behind him just hit 7,000 miles. And the guy behind him only hit his 6,000.
Yeah, which pick your poison.
Line drive out towards center field. Doyle is over. It'll be deep enough to tag to score Bone. His throw comes sailing in, and Bone crosses the plate. Sacrifice fly. 4-0 Phils.
That was a great at bat by Trey. I mean, he got the 2 fastballs early that he fouled off, and probably was looking off speed the whole rest of the at bat.
Well, this is the only way, Tom. They're stumped the fans.
Yeah, it is.
Since 2000, 2 Phillies players have had multi-home run games on Mother's Day. Who are they?
John, good read there.
Thank you, Tom. That's our FanDuel Casino Stump the Fans question.
Yeah, get your thrill on.
I'm always going to just throw out Ryan Howard because he's the one that hit the most home runs I've ever seen.
There's a line drive deep to right field. He's got 2.
I'm going to take this guy. I got Schwarber. Well, add another guy to that list.
16 home runs for Schwarber, second one of the day. And the Phillies lead it 5-0.
Wow.
Boy, he is on a roll right now.
I mean, absolute line drive. I mean, what, the last home run he hit was about 107 miles an hour. I wonder what that one had to be, about 109. All right.
Good Lord.
Ricky just popped his head in because he said he was going to hit 60 this year.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, he's good. Ricky's
Just
going
want
to
to
look like
remind
a
us that
genius.
he said 60.
For Schwarber?
Yeah.
Oh, today?
Yes.
He said it today, but you think he's going to hit 60 today?
He could hit 60 today.
Just keep Schwarber in the lineup, see how many he can hit.
He's only got 58 more to go.
1-0 to Harper. He homered his last time up. He went back-to-back with Schwarber. In fact, both went over 400 feet. Last year in September, Harrison Bader and Brandon Marsh hit back-to-back home runs that were both over 400 feet.
That's a good sign, too, to see Alec Bohm smiling.
Yes, no, it's want to participate and enjoy the moments together with your teammates. Yeah, he looks a lot more relaxed. I mean, obviously yesterday was great for him, and today's, see if he can repeat.
2-1 to Harper. Hit sharply to first, backhanded by Castro. And they'll just take it to the bag. And the side is retired, but the Phillies scored 3 runs in the inning. The last one off the bat of Kyle Schwarber. A bullet out of the ballpark, his second home run of the day. And rely on. No one does business like Comcast Business. Now the Phillies are doing their business today. They're up 5-0 as we go to the top of the 3rd inning. The bottom of the order is coming up for the first time for the Rockies. And the Phillies are already halfway through, or the top 3 through the 2nd time. As Tovar leads it off. Tovar hitting 187 on the year. Got to wait for the gate to get closed out in the outfield. We're good. Tovar, who this year in the World Baseball Classic hit 471.
It's not too bad.
No, in fact, I think the Rockies thought, all right, down year last year, we got our shortstop back. The guy that just caused people to open their eyes wide a couple of years ago.
That is the hard. Yeah, that is the hardest thing. I mean, you get your first year, you have success, then you start playing, teams start scouting you a little bit better, and then you just get yourself into some situations where you chase a little too many pitches out of the zone, and then guys kind of figure out you don't really have to throw too many strikes.
Right. Yeah, he does swing a lot. 62% swing rate. which means that
he wants to hit.
Freewheeling.
Yeah, and that's the. I mean, Kirky could say more about it. When you have a young player, they want to play and they want to do something. And when they're trying to forcefully manufacture something, you're just going to get yourself in more trouble against the big league guys.
Yeah, that's when you chase more.
Yeah.
A nasty changeup.
Double up on that. And again, because he's a free swinger, you don't really have to throw it for a strike. And I think that's it for him. You just want to get to 2 strikes as quickly as possible against Tovar.
Line drive, base hit it to left field. So Tovar's aboard.
Strike.
Yeah, that was right in the middle of the plate.
Yep.
So he's aboard. Tie those laces. It's time for Nemours Children's Health. Kids run the bases. Kids 14 and under are invited to circle the diamond postgame on Wednesday, June 17th, after the Phils host the Marlins at 1:05. Head to Phillies.com to secure your tickets today. Second hit allowed by Christopher Sanchez. 0-1 to McCarthy. He's reached base safely in 13 consecutive games.
One of the stats that kind of jumps out a little bit with Colorado is, they don't only have a few guys that really hit a lot of home runs, but you can see that all of them are trying to steal bases.
Oh yeah, they're trying to do the little things. That one's inside the bag at third. Tovar will hold up at second base. They've got the first 2 runners on with nobody out.
That looked like a Justin Crawford base hit. Nothing Alec can do about that. That ball's just by McCarthy, and
he was playing up on him too.
That's what happens though when you can use your hands. And he used his hands well there and a good play by Marsh to keep Tovar from going to third. Now the double plays in order.
See, if I was hitting, I would have been looking at first base when I made contact. Didn't know it went to third.
Sometimes you got to trick him with your eyes.
First pitch fastball, a strike to Beck, who flied out to left field his first time up.
Well, I mean, if he can keep the ball in the infield, you get a potential double play right here, and completely changes the scenario around.
Change up hit foul.
I mean, so with that type of pitch, I mean, that ball was going down and away, far off the plate, and he went after it. He could throw a nice sinker up and in. I think he could definitely freeze him.
Goes back to the changeup.
It's always a good pitch too.
Yeah.
When you have a good changeup, you never want to give up on it.
Do you think he'll eventually need a 4th pitch? Or do you think 3 is okay?
I think right now, I mean, because his pitches all have movement, that he'll just be able to hopefully establish his slider a little bit better. But I think in the big leagues, if you have 2+ pitches and you're able to get another pitch to just be really good, you can get around with 3 pitches, because both those, the slider will come in, the changeup goes down and away, and then you have to be aware and ready for that 96-mile-an-hour sinker.
He certainly has loved pitching here at home. 16-3 record. The Phillies have in his last
Bucking
19.
the myth that this is a hitter's ballpark, isn't it?
No doubt.
I was going to say, I think ownership and Dave and Preston saw that. They're like, he does really well in this ballpark. We need him for a long, long time.
They got him.
Yep. Good job.
Freeman grounded out to shortstop his first time up. Fastball 1-1.
See, you could just see right there by that approach by Freeman. That ball was by him before his front foot hit the ground. That tells you that they're looking off speed.
Yeah, I mean, because we talked about earlier, when you have 9 swing and miss strikeouts your last game, I mean, the scouting report's right there for them to see too. So I'm sure that was what they were talking about in the hitters meeting. The Rockies hitters meeting was, hey, 2 strikes or you know, he's going to throw the changeup to try to punch you out. But again, he had 43 changeups versus 39 sinkers last game.
Yeah, it was a pretty magical day with that. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Freeman.
Good pitch. Still.
Yeah, I like that. That choice was really good. I mean, obviously sets up you could do it again, and you don't have to be as fine, or you can go right back to the changeup.
Back in there.
Ground ball double play gets you out of the inning.
Yes, indeed.
I mean, they're pounding the ball right into the ground, so I mean, just continue that.
Hopefully close.
Yeah, that was close.
Got 3 and 2.
This is where Freeman's probably going, okay, he'll finally throw me another sinker. I'm going to be all over it, but pull the string.
Swing and a miss. Move a changeup.
There it was.
You can throw it at any time. 3 strikeouts.
That had a lot more cut action than anything. I mean, you know, he's expecting it to go down and away, and that thing just completely back foot.
Yeah.
A back foot changeup. You don't see that too often.
Well, that is the 5th swing and miss so far. And now Goodman with runners on first and second. Outside corner, 0-1. Little backdoor slider. Goodman, his only time up, did reach on a single. He has one of the 3 hits for the Rockies.
Oh, Lord.
Challenge that. Do it. Yeah.
Christopher is.
Wow, I like that. I mean, you know, it didn't go where he wanted, but that had to have crossed the heart of the plate. I know it kind of crossed up JT.
So ABS powered by T-Mobile. Here it is. Oh, just missed.
Oh, my.
Oh, my gosh.
I think the hitters are out there thinking, come on, man. Let us use those.
Two balls, 1 strike to Goodman. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Goodman was definitely looking fastball. I think after he was able to kind of get one.
It's total confusion right now for the hitters, I think.
Right. I mean, you look at the movement. The movement is ridiculous right now. I mean, these pitches looks like they're moving about 10 to 12 inches.
50th pitch of the outing for Sanchez. Runners lead off, and the pitch inside. 3-2. "23 pitches this inning alone."
A couple hits and a couple deep counts will do that, won't it?
Mm-hmm. Runners take off. Swing and a miss. He got him. Little tap of congratulations from JT. A little smirk from Christopher. 5-0 Phillies here on Mother's Day. Good start. Local Del Valle Honda dealer, or visit DelValleHondaDealers.com. And by Pennsylvania Lottery, visit PALottery.com or download the app today. Players must be 18 or older. Please play responsibly. Benefits older Pennsylvanians. Every one of the kids came over to hug Brandon Marsh or give him a high five before the ball game. Some of the Phillies' moms were honored before the ball game today. And Brandon was on the top step of the dugout as they were being honored, and, you know, Trey Turner's kids came over, gave him a high five, then gave him a hug. Edmundo Sosa's daughter came. I mean, everybody was coming over and hugging Brandon Marsh.
That's hitting 330.
Yeah, no, I was going to say, I wonder if they're looking at Marshy as Uncle Marsh or Uncle Buck. What do you get? You going to call him? Come take care of the kids in an emergency. What would Marshy do?
Man.
That's so funny.
He'd probably make more of a mess than the kids.
Well, so did Uncle Buck.
So did Uncle Buck. Yeah, lead the way. Yeah, you always got to have the fun uncle. You know.
I bet he'd be a dandy.
Yeah. 1 ball and 1 strike to Garcia. 1-2.
Uh-oh.
That's a late challenge.
That's a late challenge. And
this one's really close. I mean, it's really close.
Yeah, this is a little bit closer than what we just saw.
Oh, Phillies are out of
Trolls
challenges.
confirmed. Philadelphia is out of challenges.
well, we go extras, we get another one.
That's right.
Yeah, let's not get that there. Oh.
Just so you tuck it away.
Yeah.
We go extras, you get another one.
Yeah. Yeah, we screwed up and used our 2 wrongly, but
Right.
let's go extra innings and give us another one.
Craig, because you said you can stay the extra innings, I'll leave. You're going to do it solo. T-Mac and I are out.
There'll be a lot said.
It would be.
They probably people check their TV, see if it's on mute.
Exactly. Is Crucky alive? You're going to see if you're still on the floor.
2-2.
A little different outing for Sagano than he did in Colorado, huh?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he was magnificent that day. Garcia's the only one that accounted for a run. He drove a home run out. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Garcia.
Well, it's hard when your off-speed pitches are starting not even over the plate. I mean, a lot of his off-speed, especially that sweeper, I mean, they're starting in the other batter's box. And then he's got to throw the heater, and the heater's been up in the zone, and our hitters have capitalized on it and had some damage.
Even that split right there wasn't a true split. It was more like a BP fastball. It didn't have any
Didn't have any
dive
bite
to it.
Popped up. Right side.
Just missed that.
Castro says he has it. And makes the catch. Brandon Marsh coming up. We mentioned before he's extended his hitting streak to 12 consecutive games. Carrier turned to the experts. He has 17 hits during the hitting streak, a .436 batting average, and OPS over 1. And he's raised his batting average to where it sits now at .338. Pretty good.
Yeah, it's always good to see, Marsh doing well. I know he did really well last year after the slow start. But I mean, when you have the number 5 hitter that's hitting like that, that just protects your lineup. And I know, Kruk, you need to have that guy as trying to get through your big guys, the number 3, number 4 hitter. You don't want to have to give them those sort of pitches. But you got Marshy coming up in the 5 hole.
And he loops that one down the left field line. That's going to be in for a base hit. He'll stop it first. A 1-out single. He's 2 for 2.
Just can't help it. He just can't help it, Tom. Just sometimes you're going that good that all you feel like you have to do is swing and you're going to get a hit.
Yeah, he's not trying to do too much.
No, when he's struggling, that's a rollover grounder,
Pop up
foul ball down the line.
Yeah, or a foul out.
Yeah, when he stays on balls, though, that you look at most of our hits today, they've been up the middle the other way. 2 homers to center. Stott hit one down the right field line, but
yeah, it was just the off-speed pitch that he was able to keep the barrel on it.
yeah, if you're thinking pull, you're going to hit it foul. You think middle the other way, you're going to keep that ball fair. Oh, God.
Can't tell. See there, JT would have loved to have
we're out
tested
now,
it.
anyway.
Now we're done.
think under his breath, he's like, dang, Sanchez.
You're never doing that again.
I'll let you know when we're challenging one.
Outside, 2-1. 53 pitches already. The Rockies are going to go to their bullpen rather early here today. If he stays in the same pattern of not getting much more than 80 pitches.
Right.
That one's pulled foul, just out in front of it.
Yeah, I think, what I've seen with JT, I mean, especially since he was young, when he's going really well, he's trying to hit the right center corner. I mean, he's trying to hit that gap and he stays with it so that off-speed stuff he can still keep in play. Kind of what Kruk said is, if you're looking for that gap, your bat will stay through the zone the whole time and you can still hit those off-speed pitches and keep them fair. And you're still not late enough on the fastball because you're trying to go to the right center gap.
Yeah, the great Tony Gwynn told me that. He said you might barrel up 2 balls a game. Well, for him it was 3 or 4. And he said if you hit it off the barrel, you better keep it fair because there ain't many. It doesn't happen often enough.
Yeah, I'm just happy I never had to face Tony Gwynn. I faced
Oh,
Junior.
you'd have loved it.
Junior all the time.
There goes Marsh. Pitch is lined out to left field. It's right at McCarthy, though, who makes the catch, and Marsh will get back to first. You'll have a blast at the post-game Xfinity fireworks shows at Citizens Bank Park after the Phils host the Pirates on June 30th and July 1st. Visit Phillies.com to purchase your tickets today.
Is it any coincidence that Stott's starting to pick it up offensively since he canned the "Don't Worry, Be Happy" song or whatever that was?
The A-OK song?
Yeah.
I don't know. It took a little time for the hitting to settle into the song, or vice versa.
Right.
I actually thought there was going to be a point where he'd go back to it.
It's a fan favorite.
0-1. 1-1.
Fanatics getting everybody riled up.
Really is. Out toward right. Hit softly. Misjudged by Beck, but he's able to come in and make the catch. Now the inning is over. No runs ahead. 1 man left. Go on to the 4th. Phil's up 5-0. Local Tri-State Toyota dealer today. Toyota. Let's go Phils.
That's right.
Phillies are up 5-0 as we go to the top of the 4th inning. And Christopher Sanchez has got a scoreless streak up to 16 2/3 innings. Statcast powered by Google Cloud gives us a look at the swings and misses today on the changeup through 3 innings. It's 7 swings and misses on that changeup.
Better pace than last game.
Yep.
I mean, don't change what's not broken. Continue to keep doing it. I mean, again, like Oakland and Colorado, they're young hitters and they're pretty aggressive. They can hit the fastball really well. So the few pitches that you can have great success with are changeups and anything of that is 10 miles an hour less and dropping. They're not really doing much with it.
Well, he has 7 swings and misses overall, and they're all changeups. That's it.
Yep.
Well, it's 0-2. Let's see what Castro gets here to start the 4th inning. Fly ball down the right field line. That'll slice toward the crowd.
Tried to sneak that fastball by him. See, I mean, and that's what they did to Nola yesterday. I know when Nola was talking about it, is they just were fouling balls off. He wasn't able to get the swing and misses, and that's something where a Sanchez with a big, devastating off-speed pitch can generate that.
Swing and a foul tip.
Frustrating, yeah, frustrating thing.
It's 5 strikeouts.
Yeah, so where does the foul tip go? It's not.
That's gotta go
It's kind
swing
of a
and miss.
swing and miss, right? Even though he nipped it, but
I think that's got to go swing and miss.
yeah,
I feel good about that, John, saying that.
we'll take it.
Hey, as long as you two feel good about it, that's all I care about. Heck with everyone else's thoughts.
Ball's dribbled in front of the plate. JT has it.
Need a measuring tape on that one.
Doyle runs pretty well. That was a lot closer play. 2-3 on the put out. Catcher to first base.
Hey, you don't normally have too many 2-3 plays in the scorebook during games. But GT popping up, throwing them out, making it look easy. You start to see, I mean, you still see that the dirt is still wet. So the ball, you know, especially when you have a sinker baller.
Didn't have momentum to get through the dirt.
Yeah, those days when you knew you had some good action on your pitches and you're telling the grounds crew, you're like, make it real wet out in front of home plate.
You guys do that too, like you cheaters.
Yeah, we did. I know when I played with Jimmy, he'd be pissed. He would just look at us side-eyed.
Slow roll
get
to
over
second.
there, Bryce.
And they just get Moniak. That was close. Rockies are going to take a look at that. It's 7 pitches for Christopher Sanchez. And we'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning once the Rockies shake it off, and they do. Let's take a look at it one more time going to break.
Yeah, Bryce got a little happy with the range. And he had to make a sprint on the way back. Oh, yeah.
Check out Toyota.com to visit your local tri-state Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go Phils. And Alec Bohm will lead it off. Bohm walked and scored his first time up. Phillies lead it 5-0. They have 5 runs on 6 hits. 3 home runs today, 2 by Schwarber. And a first pitch inside. 1 ball and no strikes. One.
Well, the bullpen's starting to move around, so
yeah,
this could be Sagano's last inning. I mean, depending on what the Phillies do.
Two and one. Spent last year with the Baltimore Orioles. He was one of the better pitchers in Japan before coming to the States. Wears number 11, which is an honor to wear when you're pitching in Japan.
Yeah, I was reading something about that. Is, you know, the ace normally wears number 11.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's kind of the go-to number for your big guy that's going to be out there. And I know the history behind it. I couldn't tell you. I'm sure we could look it up, but I'll just go with that. I don't have the photographic memory, so I could.
Well, he fights it
Wouldn't
off.
be able to do anything with it.
Was it? And Nomo was 11 too, wasn't he? I think, or he was 16.
16.
Yeah.
Darvish is 11.
Darvish
Yes.
was 11. Yep. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fly ball right field. Not deep. Beck is there. And they'll wait under it. And now a quick word from FanDuel Casino with 1 out.
FanDuel Casino has 5 Huff and Puff games that'll blow you away. With houses of stick and brick bringing bigger, badder jackpots. Your home for thrills is the home of Huff and Puff. New players get 500 bonus spins plus up to $1,000 back in casino bonus.
Number 9 batters Justin Crawford. He grounded out his first time up. Ball got a piece of Goodman's hands.
Trying to catch it with his other hand. Got a glove there.
And no one on, and
Yikes.
no less than 2 strikes. Why even?
Why
about
even go
catching
for
that
it?
one?
Attempt to it. Yeah, just let it go right behind you. He's framing it before he even got the
Yeah.
ball.
Well, he
don't
did
think
have
it
it
framed
tucked.
something
Yeah,
that
he had
low.
it tucked behind his shin guard too. 2-0.
Yeah, I know with catchers, I mean, everybody now is kind of going to the one knee. Everybody, you know, they're pulling the ball up into the zone. I don't know if you really consider that a squat.
No, it does take a little bit of the burden off your legs.
1, 2, 3.
Pretty basic.
Yeah, I was going to say, are you giving signs? Nobody's on base.
Suggestions, Cole. They're just suggestions.
Damn.
It's a topper back to the mounds. And there are 2 outs.
Yeah, so the coach makes a suggestion to the catcher. The catcher can either say yes or call his own pitch. And then the pitcher has the right to say, no, I don't want that pitch. I want this pitch.
Honestly,
all in 18 seconds.
God, we have the pitch clock now, because can you imagine if we didn't have a pitch clock and this is what was going on? They'd be staring out in the dugouts for about 30 to 40 seconds. We'd be back to about 4.5-hour baseball games.
Ground ball to third, backhanded by Karros. Long throw in time. Strong arm. Yeah, the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Phillies here in the 4th inning. We've played 4. We're heading to the 5th. What's up, everybody? Happy Mother's Day. Energy deck. That's because Cole was guest bartending. How'd it go?
Oh man, yeah. Don't hire me anytime soon. I think I was talking to Sam earlier. I'm like, if you guys had me on, you know, knowing how much money I'm generating, you guys would have fired me on the spot. Probably losing your money. No, it was great just to be out with the fans, and I think I took more selfies than anything than mixing drinks. But you know, I had to take a Ghost energy drink before I did it. I needed a little pop.
Did you go heavy on the?
Of course. Oh yeah, heavy pours. Got to make the fans happy. Energy drinks were good. Yeah, see, there we go. I got it in me.
Yeah, what's in the cup though?
I think that was the bomber. I think I made a bomber right there.
You made a bomber?
Yeah.
Oh,
the Schwarb bomb.
Oh.
See, and it worked. He hit a bomb.
Out to right center field. Crawford gallops over, makes the catch. But it's 1 away. Well, I noticed it was pretty crowded there last night.
Yeah, no, it was great. I mean, that's always awesome is when we're able to do that. And I know we try to rotate whenever we're in town. You got Shane and Ryan and Jimmy. We all, you know, they put us up there, and it's just great to see the fan experience, because I've actually never been up there. Whenever I played here, I've never gone up to that part of the ballpark. So great view.
You've thrown a few up there.
I've definitely given up a few home runs up there. I definitely have. I'm not gonna lie.
There's a slow roller to shortstop, and Turner throws out Tovar.
My bad.
No, you know, it's actually one of the more impressive because it is really high and far away. I saw Hunter Pence taking batting practice with a metal bat one day. I think it was in 2012, and he hit it.
I can only imagine.
I mean, it went on. It hit the roof. The sort of awning.
Really?
I
can
didn't
imagine.
think anybody could get it up there. It's far.
It's a long haul.
Let alone with the metal bat, when he would hit it, it'd pierce your ears. He was a strong man. I mean, I'm sure like the Bull.
He was just here last week.
Yeah, he was. That's why it was great. I saw the Flyers are here.
Flyers are here.
I don't think I would have been able to serve half of those guys drinks.
They're a little youthful.
They're young. They look like they have a good time, though.
That's the good news about what happened. I know they lost to the Hurricanes, got swept out, but they are young, and they're just getting better and better, which is great. Gives great optimism for
you really got
the
to like
future.
exactly what the Flyers have going and what Tocchet can do and coach. And I mean, what they're gonna have some free cap space coming up. I think they're built up for. Philly fans are gonna be really excited about the Flyers for the next 5 to 6 years. They're gonna have something special. Just got to add the right pieces.
0-2 to McCarthy. Swing and a miss. He got him. 6 strikeouts for Christopher. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. It's up to 18 2/3 for Sanchez. Scoreless innings. Our giant home run replay. Well, there's a couple of them. Kyle Schwarber. This one off the batter's eye in center field. Point. And this one you had to get out of the way of.
Yeah, that could have hurt some people. Our home run replays brought to you by Giant. But could he be on another 4-homer day, Tom?
Definitely a giant. Giant among men.
If anybody could do it, it can be him. Both solo home runs. After the first one, Harper fouled with one. Couple check swings. One he went around. That one he held up, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. $16 home runs. Judge just tied him. He hit one today. Two and one.
Yeah, he definitely wants to stay down in the zone. He doesn't want to give up another home run. Schwarb bomb. I mean, look, he's looking in his glove trying to get his grip. Comes a backdoor sweeper. Oh, that was almost off the kneecap.
You can tell that Sagano frustrated. Then he's thinking, all right, 3 and 1. What do I throw? He's hit 2 rockets. The guy behind him hit a rocket. What? Oh,
yeah. That was about to be a rocket. Yeah, that's what I just noticed right here is Sagano looks in his glove to get his pitch grip, and I don't normally see that too often because guys just have the feel. I mean, he's digging, he's looking in his glove to try to see where he needs to place his fingers. You don't normally see that during the game, actual game action.
It's sharply, and it's a base hit for Schwarber.
He didn't have to do it on there because it was a 4-seamer all the way.
Yeah.
So maybe that's actually a key. I mean, if you're looking, he's looking in his glove. It's guess off speed. If he doesn't look in the glove, here comes your 4-seam.
It's pretty interesting, though.
So I don't know. I mean, that's just kind of what I just noticed just right now. We'll see if I was right or wrong.
Well, whatever it is, they've seen something on this guy.
Doing all right.
Oh, Harper homered his first time up, grounded out his last time. 1 for 2. Ground ball right side. Might be 2. There's 1. That toss was a little soft, but they're still able to turn it. 4-6-3. Wasn't sure when Freeman tossed it so loopy to second base whether he was going to get it or not.
Yeah, he kind of threw a change up the toe bar, but that
Herbert's got a good arm.
ain't kidding.
Live Outs update brought to you by FanDuel. Adolis to get a base hit, plus 250.
No swing.
Guess not.
There you go. That's good.
Yeah, Halverson starting to warm up in the bullpen.
Yeah, he's getting close to his 82 pitch mark.
One and one.
You know, I mean, he does have a lot of pitches, and I think that's something he favors the sweeper when he's behind in the count. You know, his split is normally a swing and miss pitch, but throwing his curveball, I mean, when you're struggling like this and you can't get the fastball by guys.
Oh, dear Lord, that was a hanger.
That was, yeah, throwing the curveball, though, can kind of reset a lot of your pitches. And you just haven't really seen him go to that as much. I mean, it's the slowest pitch in his arsenal. Sometimes that slows your body down to get your timing back.
Swing and a miss with
There's
that
a
split
splitter.
grip. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, that's his pitch that he gets the strikeout space.
Well, it's his second strikeout of the day. His day may be done. No runs a hit. Nobody left. Brandon has found success at the plate this season, especially over his last 13 games. 21 hits, 6 extra base hits, and 10 runs, posting a .426 average, a .660 slug, and an OPS over 1100. Marshy's performance at the plate is brought to you by Independence Blue Cross. Uncle Marsh will lead things off in the bottom of the 6th inning. Right now, he's giving a thumbs up out in left field. After the Fanatic just did a little song and dance with Phoebe, his mom, here on Mother's Day. Christopher Sanchez, 5 innings, 3 hits, 6 strikeouts, only 47 pitches through 5.
Looking good.
Yeah, 7 pitches in each of the last 2 innings.
That second inning was the tough one, right?
Yeah, that was a long.
It was a long time.
No, the third one.
Third, that's right. Yeah, when he gave up the singles to lead off the inning.
Yeah, it was 24 pitches.
He's answered back really well.
Swing and a miss.
As I say, there's no drama with the Fanatic.
No, he always loves his mom. That's the song. It does. It starts really well. It never really ends that well for Phoebe.
Yeah.
Man, just tackled his mom.
Yeah, he did.
God, if I did that, my mom would kill me.
There's a swinging bunt up the third base line. Most moms would kill you.
Right. Hey, I mean, there were sometimes I had to play catch as a kid. My mom would go out there and play catch with me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it stopped around the high school time, but I mean, she would go out there and she'd play catch. She played some softball and some field hockey in high school.
Yeah, because it stopped because you started throwing a fastball changeup combination. It was throwing everybody off.
My dad had to take over.
It's not nice.
No.
Well, Sanchez had retired 9 in a row, and now it's Freeman, and he takes strike 1. It's 0-1. Freeman is 0 for 2. He's grounded out, and he has struck out.
So they give that a hit?
They gave that a hit, yep.
They just haven't changed it on the board?
Nope, I don't think so yet. Beck is going back after every pitch as Sanchez comes into his motion. JT just was asking the home plate umpire about that again. The Phillies have no challenges left.
No, that's the tough part because that looked like that could have been called a strike either way.
Ground ball left side. Turner backhands, throws to second for 1. That's all they'll get, but they get the lead runner. Phillies don't turn many double plays, but that one was hit so softly. All you're looking for is 1 there.
Yeah, it was a long throw to Stott. So I mean, you're just making sure you get the lead runner out and try again this next at bat. I mean, that's the best thing about having a sinker. You're always 1 pitch away from a double play. And it's great. I mean, Sanchez has only given up 4 hits. They're all singles. He's keeping the ball in the ballpark. You know, that's been the hard part for the last 2 games. It's just the home runs. You know, the starters just giving up some home runs here, and you know, especially that 2 or 3 run home run is what can really hurt you. Just got to minimize damage.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Goodman, him and Moniak, I mean, they're the guys that have all the home runs. They're in the double digits.
Right.
They're the guys that you're worried about. Got 0-2 real fast right here. Just, you don't want to leave something in the zone. You know, put them away.
Little topper back toward the mound. Sanchez has it. He'll have to play it first. That's it. Yeah, there are 2 outs.
Well, Phillies pitchers were doing PFPs yesterday. We almost saw a double play PFP right here. Just not hard enough.
He thought about it, trying to go to second base on it, though.
And that's you don't want to force that. Then you throw it in the outfield. And
yeah, especially with a 5-run lead.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it kind of got a little bounce. Just get the guy out. You got 2 outs.
Castro's 0 for 2.
That sinker's kind of cutting a little bit more than it actually is sinking. And we've seen that a few times with his changeup today too. I mean, there's been a few just cutting, and so it's making it hard on JT. He's expecting it to drop, and then he's having to jump across the plate.
Over to the left side, and Bohm flags it down. Little spin, little throw, and it just in time. And the inning is over. A lot of ground ball outs today. His defense has played well behind him. No runs, 1 hit, 1 man left in scoring position. Alec Bohm flagging it down and then making a clean throw. Easiest call, drive, and save. And by Nissan, every Nissan is designed for people who refuse to settle for less. Visit nissanusa.com or your local dealer. On this Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. To my mom, Helene.
Don't do that to your mom.
No, I wouldn't do that to my mom.
Very impolite.
My dog might do that to my mom, but that wouldn't be, on purpose.
No.
Seth Halverson is the new pitcher. To my wife, Meg. Hope they are having a good Mother's Day. My mother-in-law, Mona, they're all at the house today.
What's it like at the shore?
No,
It doesn't look like this.
No, we're at our other house.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to go to the shore, you can go to the shore, Cole.
All right. Get the code.
Yeah, just the code.
Come in. You got anything in the fridge?
Plenty of stuff in the fridge. Or you can just go down with Johnny.
We'll go eat at Uncle Bill's.
I'm going to Boston.
Yeah, that's
Some
right.
of us
Sorry about it.
Some of us have to work.
Oh, let me
That's
go
right,
back
John.
to Texas. I'll be back for the golf tournament, though.
What
Look forward
golf
to it. The PGA Championship.
Ground ball, base hit.
Ho hum.
I mean, Marcy's becoming very boring now.
Amazing.
Just all these singles.
3 for 3.
Just nice when you're on a roll like this. It seems like every ball you hit's finding a hole.
18 hits during this 12-game hitting streak.
It's like a 20-year career for Tony Gwynn. Every time he hit a ball, it never went at anyone.
Yeah, by the way, you grew up in San Diego. Wouldn't
Yes.
you have wanted to face him at least one time? Just to
He
see what
would
it
have,
was like?
yeah, but he would have made me look bad. He would have ruined my confidence. No, his son, Junior, I faced in Little League. I faced in high school. And then obviously
I didn't
faced
even
in
think
pro
about
ball.
that. You saw him in high
He
school.
had such a similar approach where he would just foul balls off. He didn't like it until he finally got his pitch, and he'd get his singles. And that was just something that you really liked. You're like father, like son. And then it was awesome. I got to play with Junior here in Philly. One of his last seasons. It was pretty cool to be teammates with him again.
I still remember the day, well, not the day, but after Tony passed away, when he came back, and the Philly fans gave him a standing ovation when he stepped up to the plate. It was just an amazingly moving moment.
Yeah, that day, I mean, that was a sad day because I pitched that day in Atlanta, and I wanted to wear Tony Gwynn Jr.'s jersey because he was number 19, and in high school I was number 19.
Right.
Because of Tony. And the league just said no. I'm like, damn you guys.
I didn't realize
Nowadays,
that.
I think nowadays they're more acceptable to that sort of way, but I would have loved to have that opportunity.
I don't know why they did it. Do you think it was because they didn't want people to start buying Hamill's 19 jerseys?
Probably throwing it off. I mean, I was just doing it to honor Tony.
You should have pitched worse. If you'd have pitched worse, they wouldn't have cared about your jersey.
That's for sure.
No, but no, you had to be the MVP of the World Series and all that other accolades that you had. Just ruined that chance over number 19.
Yep. Could have been under the radar your whole career.
Yeah, you could have been mediocre forever.
I don't know. Being mediocre in this city would have been good, though.
Now you got to go.
Oh, don't worry. You've been mediocre long enough. They'd have got your ass out of here.
Yeah. Makes it a little tough. I mean, I think, like I've had my fair share of booze here. It's okay.
Absolutely.
But the cheers are louder, so.
Well, you keep serving people drinks up at the energy jack.
Yep.
Up high, 2-2. Stott today is 1 for 2. He doubled his first time. That was against Zagano, who went 5 innings today, allowed 7 hits, and 5 runs, the 3 home runs. outside. And now 3-2. Home waits on deck.
It's like Halverson looks like a Jason Isringhausen. I mean, just that big, broad shoulders, some forearms.
Yeah, he is a big
Looks like
dude.
he was throwing some bales of hay around as a kid. Bringing the ball 99.
Fly ball, right field, hit pretty well. Beck going back toward the wall. He jumps, and he made the catch. And Marsh, who tagged, goes to third.
That's a heck of a play.
It really is. We lost him in the Chick-fil-A side.
Yeah, you get closer enough to that fence. Some guys bail out on. They don't want to run into the fence. It doesn't feel good.
Well, they say a lot of right fielders say that they can't depth perception because of the lights on
Yeah.
on that.
And it's not something you want to run into at full speed.
But chain link gives a little bit. Not full speed enough.
Just a little.
No, great effort. I mean, yeah, he almost made that great play on Stott. In the second inning. Good outfielder.
Well, now it's Bohm. Bohm is 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. And 1. Uh-oh. Renegade storm has come in.
Oh, people are moving.
A little bit of rain coming.
Wind's picking up.
You know, the grounds crew,
Flags were not moving, and now the wind is starting to creep.
grounds crew was out talking to the umpires in between innings.
I mean, as a starting pitcher, I mean, Sanchez is doing so well. You get to that 6th inning, that's not what you want to see is the grounds crew.
Oh boy, here we go.
umpire,
Poncho
conversation.
cam. Poncho cam, baby.
Don't need it.
Now this is good technique right here. Look, she's rolling it up.
Yeah.
This is good technique.
Oh,
Simplifying it.
Don't suffocate.
Nice play by Karros. He ran into the umpire and he throws wide to first, and Marsh will score. It'll be an RBI for Alec Bohm on an infield hit.
Hey, this is perfect for Bohm. I mean, yesterday was great, and now he's finding ways to get hits.
Yeah, I don't know if Karros didn't run into the umpire right. Well, he didn't even run into him.
Big throw, though.
Yeah,
I mean, you've thrown a ball across the infield. That's actually a long distance.
That's the way his dad used to throw it.
Yeah, Eric Karros.
Pitch slow, 1-0.
Dodger legend.
Tell you what, that man could hit.
Yes, he could. Yep.
Crawford's 0 for 2. 2 balls and no strikes. 6-0 Phillies, thanks to that RBI from Bohm. He now has 20 on the year.
You can hear the grunt all the way up here. Oh, nice. I mean, this is what great. I mean, a young hitter like Crawford, 3-0 count, and you take the next 2 strikes, hopefully get the type of pitch you want, and see if he can continue hitting some home runs. I know he just got that first homer the other day. Let's see if he can add another.
Baby steps.
Yeah.
Baby steps.
Take it all the way, 3-1.
Can't challenge.
It's all right. You weren't going to swing at it anyway. I mean, everything's 98, 99. Get the head out.
Ball 4.
It's a great at bat.
Put runners on first and second. The rain is, I think it stopped after it started so quickly. It's a good thing.
Yeah, it's going to probably ruined a lot of people's, or scared a lot of people's, outdoor patio Mother's Day brunch barbecue.
They can always go to Bulls.
That's true. Yeah.
Well, Trey is 0 for 2 with a sac fly. Outside, ball gets away. Runners will advance.
That was nowhere even close.
Wild pitch.
If you were left-handed, I think that probably would have hit you
Oh, yeah, that was way out
right
there.
in the knee. Truckee wouldn't have moved. He would have just taken it right off the knee and walked to first.
I don't know. I think knowing I'm going to get a fastball right here, I probably would have swung through that one.
And they've got, with runners in scoring position, they don't want to give Trey a fastball.
Well, there's a grounder out toward third. High chopper. And Karros will take
right
care
there,
of Trey. Yep. Phillies get one on the infield hit from Alec Bohm as we go to the seventh. Outscored 6-0 to start the series. Have now outscored the Rockies 22-6 since that time. Christopher Sanchez, 6 strikeouts over 6 innings so far. Schwarber's homer twice. Harper has a solo home run. He and Schwarber went back-to-back early. And now as we go to the top of the 7th inning, Christopher Sanchez will get set to begin with an efficient pitch count. And he'll face Brenton Doyle, Mickey Moniak, and Kyle Karros. Got a first pitch, low it in, 1 ball and no strikes. That slider, which begins the 7th inning, was the 79th pitch. That's pretty good.
And he's only probably thrown about 3 or 4 sliders today. He hasn't had to use it. Now he's like, let's work it in.
Yeah. And then I'll throw you a changeup.
Yeah, 3rd time through.
Yep. There you go. I got this pitch too.
See, 80 pitches now. Remember, he had 43 through 2 innings. 2 7-inning innings will do that for you. Swinging a foul tip, 1 and 2.
God, he just keeps pulling the string.
Rolls over on it toward third. And Bohm flips it. And 1 out here in the 7th inning. Johnny, they love you.
All right.
Who is that?
I don't know. Somebody outside, they love you. You should stand up and hit your heart and say, I love you back.
Or do the Taylor Swift thing?
Yeah, do the Taylor Swift.
That's it, yeah. Got to learn all about that.
Zach Agnos is the pitcher. Yeah, the strike to Moniak.
Who?
Agnos. Agnos.
Who the heck? What are you talking about?
The guy warming up in the bullpen.
I thought there was a Taylor Swift song or something.
I mean, there might be. She writes a lot of them.
She does.
It could have been an ex-boyfriend. I mean, half the songs are all about some ex-boyfriend.
Could have been an ex-boyfriend. He could be an ex-boyfriend.
You never know.
A handsome fella.
He's a good-looking guy.
Yeah. 1 ball and 1 strike to Moniak. Outside, 2-1.
I think JT would have head tapped that one too. He looked pretty dejected.
Yep, he's not happy. Oh, that feels good.
Yeah.
Don't you love it when you hit a ball off your knee?
It's a great time. Yeah, it's part of the enjoyment of the game.
Yep.
Yeah, he just said, I'm fine.
Here we go.
Oh, 1 hop off the back. Now, I've never hit one off my back foot or back knee.
You weren't that late.
Well, I didn't mind letting it get deep. I just
You're right.
didn't want it to get that deep.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but that's, kind of what we're talking about. These guys are so I mean, he's a better hitter. He's more veteran than the rest of the guys, but they have to be so aware of that changeup that they're going to be late on the fastball. And because it has so much movement, they're just going to hit the top half of the baseball. It's going to go straight down.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Moniak. Way outside.
Yikes.
Yeah, that might have been the worst fastball that he's thrown today.
Yeah, he just completely cut that. Lucky enough, JT caught it. It's starting to rain again.
Yeah, it is. JT just looked up to see what was going on. Hit sharply to the right side and a base hit from Moniak.
That was a great at bat by Moniak.
Yep.
I mean, he's just staying with it and just looking for a pitch. He can make some solid contact. He knew he was going to pull it.
Yeah, his first hit of the day. Our Phillies pregame package has been a huge success this season. You can be part of the next one. Get some great seats, a chance to meet the pregame live crew, and an exclusive Phillies hat. Our next game is June 16th versus the Marlins. So grab your ticket package at phillies.com/pregame package. Karros takes a strike, 0-1. He is struck out. He's fly to center. Check the swing. They appeal.
There
He
you
went.
go. Yeah. There you go.
I thought that was actually a pretty good pitch, too.
Yes.
That's what happens when you got no challenges left, Tom.
Yep. Johnny, that guy's got an 11 Krupp jersey right there behind Karros.
11?
Number 11.
Oh,
Right.
wow.
Yep.
That's an antique.
Outside. And it's 1-2.
I don't think I've ever seen one of those.
Number 11.
Uh-uh.
There's the giveaway. UKG sponsored the Mother's Appreciation Day giveaway.
It's not water resistant, though. That thing could get heavy.
Swing and a miss. And Karros strikes out. That's 7 strikeouts for Sanchez.
Just another whiff.
Yep.
Just keep racking them up. I mean, after that first check swing with a changeup, I mean, you know he's going to be swinging at anything remotely close to the plate, and here it goes. I mean, they just can't stay back. Karros could not stay back far enough.
A little head protection there.
A little bit.
0-1.
Is there any other games going on in the over there across the street?
Sixers begin in about 5 minutes.
Ooh.
5 minutes. I think it's 3:30, right? That's when they're going to toss it up.
Oh, I keep forgetting I don't have to drive home.
Yeah, you're going to Boston. You're going to get a police escort
you
to the airport.
You don't have to worry about the traffic.
You should go.
To Boston?
Yeah.
I've been there. I checked that off. Maybe next year.
Yeah, sure.
0-2.
Boston's fun in the summer, though. I mean, but right now it's still spring and
It'll be
the
a little
weather's
chilly.
been, yeah, the
It'll be a
weather's
little
been so
chilly.
crazy.
My local weatherman
Did you
said
pack
it.
your long johns?
I just hope I packed pants. I don't know if I did or not.
I know we were talking about that earlier, and you didn't know. You don't remember anything that you
Don't
packed
recall.
in your bag.
I do remember some things, the essentials.
Right. Which I'd like to know what's on that list.
No.
We'll tell you off the air.
So yeah, if anybody's in Boston and you're seeing John walk around
I
buying
did
clothes, you know
I
he
did
didn't
bring a
any.
pack of Ritz crackers though, just
In
because.
case you get stranded somewhere.
Yeah.
Get stuck on the turnpike. Here's some crackers.
Leave a trail of crumbs.
2-2. Hit sharply foul, and it remains 2-2. So here's the thing. We explained it, John. Just if you get there and there's no pads, you can DoorDash them. Just have somebody go to pick them up for you.
Really?
Yeah. Murph and Stocker will help you with that. You guys can pick out colors and everything.
Oh man, can you imagine seeing those three go shopping together?
No.
2-2. Back toward the middle and into center field, a base hit. And Tovar.
That's a tough one. Tovar swinging all the way those last couple. You probably could have thrown a 45-footer and he probably would have swung at it.
Well, it's his second hit of the day. Caleb's going up the stairs. He's got 99 pitches. And
he can get through this inning.
Holding.
Yeah,
and now
there
he's
we
going
go.
up.
bottom of the order.
Yeah, he's just going to have a conversation with them.
Go to the scouting report.
Just a little reminder.
Yeah, you just don't want to let this inning get away from them.
Well, while they meet, that cat right there is going to toss up an ice cold Yingling.
I sold a few Yinglings yesterday.
I'm sure you did.
That was probably the easiest one to go grab.
You have to remind everybody that you had to open them before you gave them to them.
Oh yeah, no, actually, I had a great bartender next to me that was helping me, and she would pop the top for me, and I could hand them pretty easy. I wasn't getting any tips.
Well,
How about that?
You didn't want to break a nail.
Jonathan Bowen warming up. Number 24 pitches in the third.
Like that, yeah.
He has 21 here in the 7th inning. Trying to finish off the 7th.
And Caleb, yeah, probably just went and talked to him. You just not necessarily play it safe, but make some pitches and be smart. Don't throw pitches down the heart of the plate and let this get away.
Have you ever had a pitching coach or manager come to the mound and say, hey, this is your last guy, go after him as hard as you can?
Before, a lot of the times when you're in the dugout and you're kind of getting towards the 95 pitches and you want to go back out, there were times where I know Charlie and Madden and Bannister, I'd go, hey, get a guy ready. I want to go batter by batter. And
so if the first
it's
guy
risky. Yeah, it's risky.
The first guy hit a rocket, you knew you were coming out?
Absolutely.
Uh-oh.
Speaking of rockets, that one's lifted deep toward right field, toward the corner. Garcia's on the run. It's a foul ball.
I mean, you don't want your bullpen guy to come in with a guy on second.
I think Garcia scared that ball foul.
He's laughing out on the mound, by the way. He's scared at foul. He's just giggling.
I love it. Sanchez, like, why didn't you catch it?
Yeah, he's probably thinking you ran that far. You might as well have caught it.
Right. 1-2 count. Got to be smart.
Ahead 1-2 to McCarthy, who's 1 for 2 today. Runners lead off first and second. And the pitch. Fly ball right field. Garcia sprints out toward the track, toward the wall, reaches up, makes the catch. The inning is over. 7 shutout innings for the smiling Christopher Sanchez. He leaves 2, and the Phils with a 6-run lead.
Kidney disease at a rate that's 25. To learn more, get the facts, get checked, and get healthy.
Our drive of the game brought to you by your Delaware Valley Audi dealers. Kyle Schwarber set to lead things off as we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. He's got 2 home runs and a single today. He's 3 for 3. And as he strolls to the plate, time for our Stuff the Fans trivia quiz answer brought to you by FanDuel Casino. Get your thrill on. All right, guys, since 2000, 2 Phillies players have had multi-home run games on Mother's Day. Who are they?
Well, obviously, one of them is pretty obvious now.
Yeah.
I mean, if we missed that, we're idiots. I've got to throw out Ryan Howard just because I know he hit more home runs than anything. And obviously, you got Schwarber, but
I'm going with Chase.
Chase?
Howard in 06 and Schwarber last year and this year.
Oh, dang. I didn't know we already had one.
Yeah. This is last year. Wow.
That was crushed.
Yeah. That was a nationally televised game.
Sunday night.
Yes.
Mother's Day special.
And by the way, the 06 one for Howard, I don't know if you remember this one or not, Cole, but remember he was sick. And he
Cincinnati.
Yes.
Yeah.
Came in and hit a pinch hit home run, and then
Charlie left him in.
And
I think Charlie thought
one
he was going to go back to sleep. Like, he was not feeling good. I think he had like food poisoning or something. He looked like a disaster. And Charlie's like, Hey, Ryan, we'll go hit. I don't think he could open up one eye. Like, what? Hits a home run, stays in the game, and then hits another.
2 balls and no strikes to Schwarber. Agnews. Uh-oh, look. Yeah. Thank goodness for the net.
Yeah, somebody would have been on a ride to the hospital. Wow. That's probably the best benefit about these nets. It's prevented some serious injuries.
It is a great benefit.
I mean, because there are times that you would see these foul balls, and for some reason they would find an empty seat, and it would be so loud that everybody would ooh, and you were thankful that nobody was at that seat.
2-2 to Schwarber.
Take care of the kids.
Yeah, a lot of people that sit down there when they were discussing the possibility of putting nets up were not real happy. It'll obstruct our view.
Yeah, the fan experience.
Line drive off the eyeball.
Yeah, right off the dome.
That could obstruct your view too.
Right.
But I think people now are starting to feel like, yeah, it's a good thing.
Yep. And they always did that in Japan, I feel like.
They
Japan
did.
Was way before us.
3-2. He rolls over on 1 foul.
I think they also pick up their trash. I don't think you're going to ever really see that.
They do keep a clean facility.
Keep it very clean. I mean, when all those fans leave, they're taking their trash.
They don't invent it. They just perfect it.
Yes, they do.
Agnews is ready to go with the pitch. Foul back.
Here's a foul ball for a fan. Did he catch it?
He
caught
missed
it.
Oh, you did catch it.
Yeah.
Somebody else
the other guy
missed
went
it.
right through his arms.
This will be the 8th pitch of this at bat.
I think his eyes were closed too, probably when he caught it.
Yeah.
Been there.
Out towards short right.
He wanted that third home run.
Just got in on him a little bit. And Beck makes the catch. 1 out. Reds are coming to town. Speaking of the Reds, Monday, May 18th and Tuesday, May 19th. 6:40 both times. Wednesday, May 20th is at 1:05. It's Weather Education Day presented by NBC 10 First Alert Weather. Get your tickets now by going to Phillies.com.
Gonna miss that series.
Get to see Ellie De La Cruz.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Put on a show.
Oh my gosh.
And I know, Schwarber with the 2 home runs he had at 107 miles an hour, 109. I mean, De La Cruz, it's like 114, 115 miles an hour off the bat all the time.
Shortstop.
Yeah. I mean, as a pitcher, that is scary.
His throws have some pretty good velocity on them, too.
Yeah, this guy is an absolute phenom. Specimen.
One ball and 1 strike. 1-2.
Yeah, Bryce not happy. Those last 2. Got a hanger right there and just missed it.
Just pulled off on it. Yeah, Bryce, stay in there, and I mean, that's what. Yeah, again, when Bryce is going really well, he's hitting the ball up the middle. He's using the center of the field.
And Bryce is down on strikes. I didn't know if he fouled that or not. Now there are 2 outs. Garcia's coming up. Garcia's 0 for 2. Got a lot of activity in front of our broadcast booth.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's in front of actually the Whitey Ashburn radio booth. Phoebe's out there. Hi, Phoebe. Fanatics just relaxing, kicking back a few rows up.
Yeah, like it's his special day or
I
something.
wonder if Scott could reach down there and grab Phoebe's hat.
Looks like he's trying to grab a photo.
Yeah. I tell you what, my son called me today on the way to the ballpark. For 20-something minutes, all he wanted to talk about was Elmo.
Oh, my God.
You're 24-year-old? Sorry, Kyle. I aged you.
And then he said something that I had to really think about, but he said, Elmo's probably the most famous person you've ever had in that booth.
Oh.
He said, think about it.
Yeah, almost.
Like even kids.
Worldwide.
It'd be hard pressed to find somebody.
Yeah.
So was Elmo here? Was he promoting Sesame Place?
Promoting Strike Out the Stigma.
That's
Yeah,
that's
mental
right.
health
Yeah,
awareness,
everybody was
yeah.
wearing the green shirts yesterday. Yeah, I do know that.
Fly ball center field. Doyle's out there.
I was just thinking because I've had to take my kids to Sesame Place a few times.
Amen. It's not too far from here. 1, 2, 3 go the Phillies. Men's all over the place. And this guy was chill today. Christopher Sanchez, 7 innings, 6 hits, no runs, 7 strikeouts. He didn't walk anybody. Third time in his career he's had no runs scored, no walks in 7 innings or more. Really good today.
Yeah, he was. He had every pitch going. He kept the for the most part kept the Rockies hitters off balance with that great changeup and mid 90s sinker.
Yeah, I mean,
Kind of what
nobody got more than a single.
Kind of what you kind of expect this now
You
from
do.
him.
Well, that's the whole part. I mean, Sanchez, what, the last 41? Now it's going to be 42 starts at home. I mean, they're going to add it in. He's 5 innings or more and 2 runs or less.
Yep. Julian's going to challenge this one. You see
Batter
Boland's
challenging the pitch.
numbers. It was a call to strike. He's saying it was a ball. It's a strike.
Cole is confirmed. Colorado has 1 challenge remaining.
He just wanted a breather.
They're catching us.
Yeah. He just wanted that extra 20-second breather.
Julian did not start today, but he usually plays against right-handers.
Well, I mean, their bench is pretty much all left-handed hitters.
Yeah.
And when you have Sanchez coming up, get all the lefties out as fast as possible. They're overloaded with left-handed hitters, but not a lot of left-handed pitchers in the bullpen.
Yeah, just the one. Swing and a miss. 1 out. 8 strikeouts today for Phillies pitching. By the way, we mentioned Christopher Sanchez. His scoreless streak is up to 20 2/3, so it's 2 innings away from his career high. Now, generally, we don't put the 2/3 or 1/3 on a starter's streak, but just
Is he chasing down Cliff Lee?
not.
I was
He's
gonna say
still
someone.
a little bit away.
Yeah.
A little bit away from Larry Anderson.
Yeah, that's true.
Fly ball right field. Garcia scampers back. And 1 pitch to retire Freeman. Now there are 2 outs, and Goodman's coming up. Phillies will head to Boston after this. A day off tomorrow. Red Sox Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then off to Pittsburgh for a 3-game series.
Be a lot of golf on Monday, I think.
I believe there was a number of clubs that were sitting downstairs.
I know we were trying to talk about. I was trying to figure out the golf clubs that they would play up in Boston, and the one that I always wanted to play was the Old Sandwich. I never got to do it.
Where's that? Is it in
I
downtown?
have no clue.
No.
No, I think it's out, but I've just heard you hear about it. Old Sandwich, and a really
Sounds
cool
like a good
club.
place to go to have something to eat too.
Yeah.
I would hope so.
Probably a good 19th hole.
Yeah.
Our Corona next series probables. Zach Wheeler starts Tuesday, Painter Wednesday, and then Luzardo on Thursday. Fouled off. Look out. 1 and 2.
And then Nola, Sanchez, and Wheeler in the Berg.
I believe that's it.
Yeah, the Allegheny rivalry.
A lot of Phillies fans out there this weekend.
Might be some West Virginians there too.
Might be some of them. Yep.
That's right.
Popped up down the right field line. That's a long run for Garcia, who looks like he's got a read on it. Makes the catch in foul territory. 9 pitches for Big Bad John. And the Rockies are retired in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th inning. 6-0 Phillies. Dealers. Visit Chevrolet.com. And by Rally House. Your city, your house. Rally House, Philadelphia.
You didn't catch that, did you?
No, I don't think it went over the air, but I caught it.
Okay.
Was it a yawn?
It was.
Yeah.
It's been a long day.
My Mother's Day for my son is getting to see the Phillies play and witness a Schwarber.
God covered him.
Holy cow, everything.
Got everything covered there.
Yeah, plus a cool sign.
Yeah, she's go to the Ghost Energy deck and go get a Schwarber drink.
It's a good point. Maybe
Oh,
she
yeah,
has
maybe-
one.
maybe
Oh,
that's what
she
that
probably
is.
does. Ah, it's a soda.
Oh.
Disappointed.
That is very disappointing.
Somebody bring her a Schwarber drink.
They have a cool cup. I mean, they have the Mother's Day special cups. You
Listen to you promoting it.
Hey, yeah. They're going to have me back next week serving drinks again.
I tell you, you're just not a pretty face, man. That's for sure. Got some substance to you.
Trying to
Ground
make
ball.
up for my lack of bartending skills.
How about Marsh? Is 4 for 4 today.
Awesome.
What a day, what a day, what a day. What a run. Join Michael Barkett and Ricky Metallico after the game for Phillies Postgame Live, presented by Cure Auto Insurance. Marsh now with 47 hits, leading the team in base hits. Breaking ball, it's 0-1. It's his 7th career 4-hit game. Ties his career high. Grounded foul. Doug Bernier was in the top step down there in the Rockies dugout. That ball was smoked right past him. They got a piece of Charlie and Jimmy down there. Oh, 0-2. Hopped up. Short right field. Beck, or excuse me, Freeman is in foul territory. Makes the catch.
Almost made that interesting.
Yeah. Had a long way to go.
Yeah. Just like that.
The one that Garcia just got?
Yeah, that Adolis that, had to run. I mean, when they do the stat track and you see the distance that they've had to run, the speed.
Beck ran about a marathon out there in center of the first inning.
Yeah, Beck and Doyle.
I'm sorry, Doyle.
Doyle, but I mean, both of them. I mean, they've been running around like crazy, getting their work in today.
Scott hits it out to center field. Doyle.
There you go, right to Doyle.
And he puts it away. Join us for a faith and baseball night featuring Need to Breathe on Saturday, May 23rd. After the Phils host the Guardians, Need to Breathe will take the stage for post-game performance. Your game ticket, Ray, is your concert ticket, but field passes are available to enhance your experience. Visit Phillies.com/theme nights to purchase tickets and field passes today. Alec Bohm, the batter. And Bohm takes a strike. By the way, Marsh has his batting average up to 353, which I believe has put him into the lead in the National League because Vargas has tailed off recently. 0-2 to Bohm.
Yeah, Trey had the 4 hits yesterday, and Marsh has 4 today.
Opposite way for Bohm. Served it toward the corner. Freeman on the run, out of play. Good boy. Didn't even have to move for it.
Just sit down and wait for it to bounce to you.
That's exactly right. That's the way to do it.
It's kind of the way I played left field.
Yep, I'd be wanting to give up a lot of hits to center field then. John's in left. All right,
Yeah.
we're working towards center today.
Back to the box. The inning is over. So the Phillies do get a base hit from Marsh, his 4th hit of the game. And by the way, Joan Duran is going to come into this ball game. They're just getting him some work, trying to get him back to where he needs to be. And we're going to kind of soak in his entrance on this Mother's Day. His entrance is brought to you by Wapner Newman, attorneys at law. So he's going to finish his last few warm-up tosses out in the outfield, out in the bullpen. There he is. And here he goes. So for all the moms out there, you like baseball, you like Duran. Well, here you go. Something special for you on this Mother's Day.
Game and a concert.
Mm-hmm.
Atención, chimoso. El que quiera perder su tiempo que me aconseje. Que estoy en rojo pero feo. Y yo no quiero me manda.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 59, Duran.
Well, this is kind of what they want to do with Duran, is just settle him into his role again as a closer, get him some work. And a quick word from Wapner Newman, attorneys at law, while he warms up.
Not every tragic medical outcome is malpractice, but when it is, you need a law firm that knows the difference.
If you've been the victim of a doctor or hospital's mistake, Wapner Newman uses a team of investigators, medical experts, and lawyers to get results.
We've taken on the biggest hospitals, the biggest insurance companies. We don't back down. You want lawyers that have handled these types of cases before.
If you've been injured, call Wapner Newman.
We have the track record and the experience to get what you deserve.
So this is the last time that Don is going to do it kind of this way, where it's going to be Duran pitching, then a day off, and then Duran pitching again. There is a day off tomorrow, but he said after this, he said this is it. He's ready to go.
Yeah, that's the toughest part about when you have a guy coming back from an injury, is you want to get him back in the rhythm, and you have to give him the opportunities, and sometimes they're going to be a little rusty. So the last time he pitched and today, it's just getting him into the flow, because now the next time after this, it's going to really matter, and probably be a 1-0 ball game. You've got to be a lot more sharp.
So he's here to try to finish this game off in the 9th inning and send the Phillies off to Boston on a winning note. First pitch is cut on a miss. All right, 100 miles an hour. Everything's good.
Come and get it.
Stick with it.
Yeah. Facing Castro. Swinging a foul tip.
I'd try it again.
Let's go 101. Let's try for 102 now. The electric fastball.
Fly ball left field. Marsh is out there. One away. And Johnston's going to come up and pinch hit.
That's always what you want. Thought you had a full day off, and hey, come and face Duran. He's probably, I don't know what they do in the cages, but I mean, I'm sure you had a pitching machine. You're like, crank it up as fast as you can. Let me get loose. Drops a slider, a curveball on him.
Every time you throw, Phillies pitcher records a pitch of 95 or more, Comcast will make a contribution to Phillies charities. Swing and a miss.
Yep. Curveball to a 102 fastball. Nothing better. Just throw that 100-mile-an-hour fastball above the belt and try to catch up.
Low and in. 1 and 2.
So I know it's a sinker, but I feel like that's his changeup. Like that split change.
Yeah, it does seem that way. He's even tried to add pitches this year. Re-add pitches that he had as a starter. Upstairs, 2-2. Two.
I think I'd throw a fastball here.
Yeah. Seems they're not really doing much with the fastball, so I get it. He probably just wants to throw a couple pitches, trying to get the feel.
Michael and Ricky are standing by for Phillies Postgame Live, presented by Cure Auto Insurance. A lot to talk about. The Phils, who lost their previous 6 series, fouled it back. They hang on here, and they're up 6-0. They'd win 4 consecutive series. It's the first time that's happened since 1984. When you lose 6 consecutive, then you win 4 straight. They would also improve to 10-3 under Don Mattingly as the interim manager. Swing and a miss. 101 miles an hour. Well, he's creeping closer and closer back to where he would normally be.
Just throwing it, come and get it. I mean, there's no chance. I mean, that's by you.
And now Mickey Moniak is. This is right on you.
Golly.
This is Mickey's going to try to get out in front in this first one. Drops a curveball.
Moniak has singled today. He's 1 for 3. One and one.
A little late.
Oh, man. That didn't hit him, but he heard it go by his elbow.
I was thinking the same thing. He kind of looked down at it.
That would have not felt good at all.
No.
But, I mean, that's what you have to do. You got to start your swing early.
So we get a foul tip. And they hurt a little bit. That hurt a little bit.
JT. Yeah, when you drop the glove, it doesn't feel good.
Phillies trying to win on Mother's Day with a shutout in back-to-back seasons. They shut out Cleveland last year 3-0. They lead this one 6-0.
Throw that fastball up and away. I don't think he's going to have a chance.
Everybody on their feet. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 101 miles an hour. And he's retired the Rockies in order to make it a happy Mother's Day as the Phils win it 6-0. And they take 2 of 3. And they've won 4 consecutive series as they inch closer to the 500 mark. Ten strikeouts today for Phillies pitching. It all began with Christopher Sanchez, who joins Kyle Schwarber and Brandon Marsh as our Chevrolet players of the game. Phillies win the homestands as they win 4 of 6 games on this homestand. And now they head off to Boston. Our Toyota Camry turning points. Well, the long ball usually turns the game around, and it certainly did today.
Yeah, Kyle Schwarber got the Phillies on the board early in the bottom of the first inning with that long home run to center. And then Bryce says, hold on, I'll handle this hanger right here for a home run. And poor Doyle was running all over the field. And then Kyle said, you know what, though, Bryce, I'm going to go for 2. And
one up,
a line drive screamer into the seats in right. Basically all the scoring we needed.
Yeah, really. And Christopher Sanchez kind of took care of the rest. And, you know, Don Mattingly's team's playing better baseball. There's no doubt about it. And they're getting great pitching, which has been huge And they got 7 innings today from Christopher Sanchez. And they win it against the Rockies. Kyle Schwarber joins us. Kyle, this whole league hitting in .353 and 7 shutout innings from Christopher Sanchez. I've said all along that when they were struggling, it was about the starting pitching. I felt like it was because they put themselves behind so often. That's why it was so good to see what Christopher Sanchez did today.
No, it is. And that's the thing about starting pitchers is they set the tone. And when they can go out and put up a lot of zeros, go deep into a ball game, you're giving the opportunity for your hitters to finally get the adjustments, feel comfortable.